Okay, so we obviously aren't doing conclusion and peer marking, but we are definitely doing conclusion. So you're going to draw a conclusion from to your research question for the experiment, and you're going to justify it using the evidence collected from your experiment. So that is what we're looking at here. So here we go. I have got it all in. It's just a summary of how it links to your research question. This information has come from your scaffold sheet, which is on the back of this sheet here. Okay, so draw a justified conclusion. That justified just means giving evidence to support your statement about that links to your research question, and then using evidence supported during the experiment. So this is it. It's 4 sentences. Okay, I'm giving you the 4 sentence starters here in red, and then the blue here is just the instructions. So if you want, I would pause the video, write those 4 things into your Word document, and then as we go through each section, just pause, stop, finish writing it, come back. Okay, so the research question stated whatever your research question is, full stop. The results either supported that or they did not support that research question, because as the surface got rougher, the distance the distance shortened. So that would be something that supports your, like, does the ramp type affect distance travel? Yes, it does. Okay, and then this suggests that as we increase the amount of friction, we do whatever. So I need you guys to come to that conclusion, because that's what you're demonstrating here. And then the evidence for this was identified in the results. So linking back to the things that you found. So if we needed to, pardon me, you would go to your results. So for example, this identified in the results, such as, so using my angle of my ramp, the angle, so when the angle was higher, the distance was a lot further of this much centimeters, as opposed to the low angle ramp, which was this many centimeters. That's how you could be doing it. This experiment could be improved by doing this, and further research could be conducted in looking at whatever modification you were looking at before. So you might have some new ones here. This experiment could be improved by, this could be, this research question could be extended by considering whatever modifications you considered, and then overall the research question was not answered. By the experiment. There you go. Closing question. Closing statement. Okay, that's it. So what we're looking for is that so here we go. Demonstrated by a conclusion. So So all of these are an interpretation of experimental evidence. That's the main part. What we're looking for that's different is insightful, adequate, invalid, justified, logically derived, reasonable, and related. So to be justified means to give evidence. So if you don't have that evidence there, I can't give you that. I can give you reasonable. And if you don't have extensions that are logically derived, that's come from, that's the other one. It's just reasonable and conclusion. So you might have made a statement, but you haven't given any evidence. So that's what we're looking for. And inappropriate. So obviously you've made a conclusion, but you haven't actually listened to or followed any of this stuff or any of the instructions here. Okay, insightful means that you have considered all these aspects. adequate means that you've had a go at it, and invalid means, yeah, it's not a logical conclusion that is appropriate to the task. Okay, so we are almost done. The last thing we need to do is just make sure that our communication is all good. And we're going to do that with another video. Okay, so good luck. Pause, stop, rewind, rewatch. You know the drill if you're unsure. Otherwise, seek your teacher's assistance. Okay, thanks.